Hi Victor, Mrs. Olson here. I thought I would make this video to help with Cornell notes, and so I am using the submission that you did for 2.2.2, the Scientific Revolution. And the first thing I want to address is that you said that it was hard for you to use the template that is in the module. And so what I did is I put in the module, so you have to go into the course, scroll down to the Cornell Notes module, click on Cornell Notes Template and Instructions, and I have put a PDF document for the Cornell Notes. So hopefully in the future that helps you a little bit. Okay, so that's that. Now, I'm always giving people a list of what they need to include if they don't have everything. And so you just want to double check and make sure that you have each of these items inside of your notes. Okay, now the first thing that I really want to impart upon students is to make sure that they have information located in the correct columns. And what I mean by that is that in this left column, you want probably the least amount of information. This is the main ideas and questions column. And this column, the right column, the biggest one, is where you should have the bulk of your information. So for example, in this first cell, you want to keep the term scientific method, but then you want to move the steps to the scientific method over here into the right column. Okay? Now, make sure that you have what the beliefs of medieval Europe was in probably coming before scientific method, and then talk about the hypothesis, okay? And I'm going to get to this note in just a second, but I want to go to the second cell, which talks about Copernicus. So, like scientific method, all you want in the left column is Copernicus's name, and you can write the entire name, or in history, it's definitely okay to use a famous person's last name. And then you want to take out this part, a Polish astronomer who said the sun was the center of the solar system. You want these details located in the right column. Okay, now the same thing here with Robert Boyle. You want to take Robert Boyle's name out and put his name in the left column. Okay, now on to this part of my feedback. Universities supported by the Roman Catholic Church. Now you have a little bit of that part right here, but I want to go to Apex, and in the feedback I told you that it was on page 4, so I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and I talk about the interactive timeline. Now with each of these interactive timelines, if it has information in the caption here, it is going to read it for you, which is sometimes nice, but you can always turn it off and then read it for yourself. So when you do these interactive timelines, note that when they have one of these bullet points, that you can hover over it and it is going to give you more information. Okay, so for that feedback note, we actually have to go to the second installment of dates here. And it talks about the university supported by the Roman Catholic Church in this part right here. And it actually helps you to understand the why behind the Roman. It helps you to understand why the Roman Catholic Church was supported or was supporting of the universities. So you want some of that why that you'll find in here located in the right column. Now, when it comes to Roger Bacon, you are still in this interactive timeline, and we have one of those bullet points, which you'll have to hover over, and it tells you the major contribution to Science by Roger Bacon. So once again, you want Roger Bacon, two different guys. Francis and Roger are two different guys. Roger Bacon's name here, and then the details on what he discovered and why he's famous in the right column. Now, you are going to want to do the same thing with all of these scientists. Include their name in the left column, and then details about what they discovered and why they are famous in the right column. I hope that helps a little bit with understanding what information should go where. And if you have any questions, please let me know.